Every hour, massive trucks roll through the gates, each carrying 40 tons of bones. To the untrained eye, they are lifeless, cold, unremarkable. But within these walls, an extraordinary transformation is about to begin. Inside the mega factory, every bone embarks on a journey of precision, chemistry, and engineering that will turn it into one of the purest, most versatile substances in the world: gelatin. Not just an ingredient in desserts, not just a simple powder, but a critical component of medicine, photography, and countless industrial applications. The scale is almost impossible to grasp. 5 trucks arrive at once, 10 tons unloaded in 5 minutes, each fragment accounted for, every movement timed to perfection. From the moment the first bone touches the factory floor, nothing is left to chance. If you want to witness the astonishing science behind a product you use every day, subscribe now, because what follows is a story of transformation that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about gelatin. The reception hall hums with activity. Massive doors open, and the trucks back in with military precision. The bones are unloaded, inspected, and logged. Veterinarians verify health standards. Certifications confirm origin, and industrial scales weigh each shipment down to the gram. Here, traceability is not a formality. It is a promise that only the highest quality bones enter the process. Next, the bones meet the first of many machines designed to tame raw material. A 150 kilowatt crusher presses down with 30 tons of force, reducing each bone to fragments between 2 and 10 centimeters. Vibrating screens then sort these fragments with millimeter precision, and high-pressure water jets, flowing at 80 liters per second, clean away any trace of organic matter. By the end, the fragments are white, pure, and ready for the first chemical transformation. Drying follows. Infrared heat removes moisture from the surface without harming the fragile proteins inside. Every fragment is examined post-wash to ensure only the perfectly clean pieces advance. This meticulous attention guarantees that the gelatin produced later will be of unmatched quality. If the precision and scale of this process amaze you, hit that like button. The story of transformation is only beginning, and what comes next will show you the science and patience behind every molecule of gelatin. The next stage is where bones become something extraordinary. In 12 massive tanks, fragments meet carefully measured acid solutions. 3 tons of fragments per tank are submerged in a 4% hydrochloric acid solution. The reaction is slow, controlled, almost hypnotic. Carbon dioxide bubbles escape, carrying away dissolved minerals. The white fragments begin to soften, losing their rigidity, becoming flexible osina. Patience is essential. 48 hours of controlled chemical reactions separate mineral from protein without damaging the delicate collagenous chains. The resulting osina is pure, fragile, and full of potential. Every step is monitored from a central control room, where sensors track pH, temperature, and reaction speed. Any deviation could compromise an entire batch. After demineralization, the osina is washed in 8 stages of countercurrent water flow, neutralized with precise doses of lime, and then enters a weeks-long alkaline maceration. 3 to 6 weeks of slow, uniform circulation allow the collagenous chains to realign perfectly. This is the stage that will determine the bloom strength of the final gelatin, a factor that dictates quality, texture, and industrial value. Then comes extraction. 8 giant reactors await, each holding hundreds of kilograms of osina. Water is heated in stages, first to 55 degrees Celsius for bloom 250 gelatin, then 70 degrees Celsius, and finally 90 degrees Celsius to recover every last molecule. This multi-stage extraction ensures nothing is wasted. The resulting gelatin varies in strength and application, but each batch is perfectly traceable to its origin. If the precision, patience, and scale of this transformation captivate you, keep watching. The next section reveals the almost magical purification and clarification process that turns raw gelatin into crystal clear perfection. Here, the factory enters its most mesmerizing phase. Gelatin moves through massive clarifiers and centrifuges, spinning at 7,000 revolutions per minute, separating fat and impurities at microscopic levels. Gravity alone is not enough. Every particle is targeted, every fraction measured. Prisms of liquid slowly shift from opaque white to translucent brilliance. Filtration is next. Earth-like diatomaceous filters remove particles invisible to the human eye, followed by activated carbon to eliminate color and odor. Conductivity drops dramatically as ionic resins capture residual calcium and sodium. The gelatin thickens, transforming from a watery suspension into a viscous golden liquid reminiscent of honey. Evaporation under vacuum allows water to leave at temperatures low enough to protect the delicate protein chains. Ultra-high temperature sterilization then subjects the gelatin to 140 degrees Celsius for precisely 4 seconds, instantly killing any remaining microorganisms. The liquid cools just as quickly to 60 degrees Celsius, ready for extrusion. Finally, the gelatin is formed into traditional fideos. Conveyor belts carry them through 40-meter drying tunnels for 18 hours, each zone meticulously controlled. Slow heating forms a crust. Internal moisture migrates outward, and high-velocity dry air ensures perfect dryness. By the end, the fideos are brittle, precise, and ready for final milling. If you've been following this journey closely, you know that the next step is where the gelatin reaches its final form and global destiny. Don't blink! The finale will reveal just how a single bone can travel from a truck to kitchens and laboratories across the world. Milled into fine granules, the gelatin is tested again in the quality control laboratory. Bloom strength, moisture content, purity, and texture are all verified. Every gram is measured to exacting standards. Only batches that pass this rigorous inspection proceed to packaging. Industrial sacks are filled automatically, 2,000 per day, each containing 25 kilograms, traceable to the precise bone and tank it originated from. Consumer packages are also prepared for home use. Robots organize pallets, wrap them in protective film, and load them onto trucks bound for 50 countries across 5 continents. Gelatin travels silently, becoming part of medicine, photography, desserts, and countless other applications, touching lives in ways few ever consider. But here's the question. After witnessing the scale, precision, and science behind this factory, which stage amazes you the most? The crushing and cleaning, the chemical transformation, the multi-stage extraction, or the meticulous packaging and global distribution? Share your thoughts in the comments. Every insight adds to this story, and your perspective could spark a conversation about the hidden world of industrial perfection. From lifeless bones to crystal clear gelatin, this factory is a testament to patience, science, and human ingenuity. And now, having seen it all, what do you think? The next time you see gelatin in a dessert or capsule, will you ever look at it the same way again?